explosive experiments in a while. So today we're going to make little tiny rockets. And you can find this experiment at sciencebob.com. The link is down in the description below. And at the end of this video, we'll talk about why repetition is so important. And you're going to want your safety goggles for this one because it can get pretty explosive. So it's possible that our little decorations could have affected the experiment. So now let's try just a normal film canister. So now let's try different amounts of water. We'll have one film canister that has more water on the left side, and we'll have a little bit less water in the film canister on the right side. And we'll see which one takes off first and which one takes off higher. So as you can see, these little rockets can be quite explosive. So it's really important that you have your safety goggles. So as we've learned before, when you put an antacid tablet into water, it makes a gas. Do you remember what gas? Of course, carbon dioxide gas. So more and more gas is made and it builds up. And this is a tiny little space for a lot of gas. So once there just isn't any more room, it'll explode open. So we talked a little bit about air pressure in our egg in a bottle experiment. How the air wants to be the same everywhere, in and outside of a bottle. And the same for the canister. So when the gas builds up, it increases the air pressure because there just isn't enough room for all the gas that's being made. And since the universe likes balance and order, it's going to try to escape so that it can spread out and balance the air. Another thing that you can try is temperature of the water. So you can try cold water and hot water and see which one takes off first and which one goes higher. What do you think will happen? Well, try it and find out. Now let's watch the reaction up close and really listen because you can actually hear the reaction that's going on. You can hear the gas being made right before it explodes. So it may seem that some of our experiments are very similar, but repetition is so important. So the more that we discover and talk about things like water and carbon dioxide or light and sound, the more that we talk about it, the more that we can really understand what it is. And the same can be said about God. The more that you read the book or you learn about God, the more that you can really understand it. And now this was supposed to be our lesson from last week, but it didn't go as planned. Now Nate Jones is a very talented musician, and he got that way by constantly learning and practicing guitar and singing. He studies music and he understands it well, so it's easy for him to make music sound really good. But for someone like me who doesn't really know anything about music, I sound terrible. I just make a lot of noise because I haven't given music the time in learning and understanding it. And the same can be said for sports or religion. The more that you study and learn and try to understand God, the more that you will understand Him and what He wants for you. When was the last time that you just sat down and talked with God? And more importantly, when was the last time that you sat down and listened? And obviously not with our ears, but with our hearts. If you give Him time, He will show you and let you know what He wants from you. So give time to God today. Pray to Him. And also let me know what you're praying about so that I can pray along with you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next Tuesday, bye. I'm really excited about some of the experiments that are coming up soon. I don't know which one I'll be releasing next week, but very soon we'll be talking about what is fire. We'll be talking about the chemistry of fried foods. We'll be talking about the sovereignty of God. We'll be making electricity with fruit and so much more. I'm so excited, so I hope you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of these very fun, exciting videos.